Winning a fight with a dragon is no small feat. Dragons are powerful creatures in most stories, often possessing physical strength, flight, and sometimes even magical abilities. But if you find yourself facing off with a dragon, here are some strategic tips drawn from classic lore and fantasy tactics. 1. Study the dragon's weaknesses. Different dragons often have specific weaknesses depending on their type. For example, in some stories, fire dragons are vulnerable to water or ice, while ice dragons are weak to fire. Researching the lore surrounding your specific dragon type can help you find any elemental weaknesses or soft spots. 2. Avoid direct confrontation. Dragons are incredibly strong, so a direct physical fight would likely end poorly. Use stealth and agility to stay out of reach of their claws, teeth, and tail. If you can stay hidden or use cover to your advantage, you can tire the dragon out without exposing yourself to its full strength. 3. Target vulnerable areas. In many stories, dragons have weaker areas such as their underbelly, eyes, or the jointed parts of their wings. If you have to strike, aim for these spots. The eyes are especially vulnerable as a blinded dragon loses much of its coordination. The wings are also a good target to prevent it from taking flight. Prepare for fire or elemental attacks. If the dragon breathes fire or any other element, bring protective gear or shields. Fire-resistant materials, heat-resistant potions, or even a water source can help you defend against its breath attacks. Find cover that can protect you from heat, like rocks, or create barriers with magic or enchanted items if possible. Use range and distance. If you have ranged weapons like a bow and arrow, crossbow, or magic spells, keep your distance and attack from afar. Dragons are less dangerous at long range. Use the landscape to your advantage, positioning yourself on higher ground or behind cover while you aim from a safe distance. 6. Exploit its size in confined spaces. If you can lure the dragon into a space that's too tight for it to maneuver easily, it may struggle to attack you effectively. Caves, narrow canyons, or ruins could limit its movement and help level the playing field. This could also reduce the risk of it flying, which gives you one less factor to worry about. 7. Use magic or enchanted weapons. Enchanted or magical weapons, especially those with dragon-specific powers, can greatly increase your chances of survival. Many stories feature swords or arrows designed specifically to harm dragons. Consider potions or spells for protection, speed, or invisibility. These can help you evade attacks and stay out of sight if things get too intense. 8. Distract and outsmart it. Dragons are intelligent, but they can also be prideful and easily distracted. Use decoys or reflective objects to draw its attention away from you, creating an opening for an attack. You can also try exploiting its sense of greed if it's a treasure-hoarding dragon. Offering a valuable object might buy you time or make it lower its guard. 9. Use the environment to your advantage. Look for natural hazards like cliffs, boulders, or rivers that could be used against the dragon. If you can trick it into a dangerous area, it might harm itself. Water can be especially useful if you're fighting a fire-breathing dragon. Lure it to a lake or river where it might struggle to maintain its flame attacks. 10. Form a team or get allies. Dragons are rarely defeated alone in stories. Enlist the help of skilled allies like archers, mages, or other creatures that can distract the dragon or attack it from different angles. Working as a team gives you more options for creating distractions, setting traps, or delivering a powerful coordinated attack. 11. Stay calm and patient. Fighting a dragon requires mental focus and patience. Stay calm and avoid panicking, as losing control can lead to fatal mistakes. Watch the dragon's patterns of attack. Many creatures, even dragons, have rhythms to their movements and attacks, which you can exploit once you know their timing. 12. Have a plan for a quick escape. Dragons are unpredictable, so have an exit strategy in case things go wrong. Know where you can flee if the dragon overwhelms you, and leave markers or landmarks to guide you if you need to retreat. Sometimes surviving and escaping to fight another day is the best option, especially if you're under-equipped. Final note: winning against a dragon often comes down to strategy, creativity, and luck. Remember, dragons are usually creatures of immense strength and intelligence, so respecting their power and approaching the encounter with caution is your best path to success.